Hey everybody. So, I saw an article yesterday on Facebook, and I figured I needed to talk about this because it leads into another issue. So, there was a black woman who was basically mad because her ex-boyfriend moved on, and was trying to go with another black woman, and he moved on from her. And this woman, mad because her baby daddy wanted to move on in her life, decided that she is going to make a video and send it to him and everything of her torturing and beating, putting a plastic bag over the 1-year-old kid's head. And this was up and down. She was doing this, but why is there no media coverage of this? If she was white, I guarantee you this would have been up and down the media. That is a clear example of black privilege. I'm not going to dive too much into that, though, because I got something else I'm going to dive into. But I'm going to include a link in the description to the article about this. But the main issue is I'm going to talk about the biggest root problem within the black communities, and why there's a lot of division in the black communities, and why there's so much fighting partly in the black communities within the home, besides the music factor, and that would be black women. Black women, there's a reason I don't date black women. I have seen more problems in intraracial relationships between black men and black women than I have seen with white men and white women. And the reason for that, and I'm going to tell you some of how the black women have acted towards me. If a black woman sees a black man with a white woman, she's instantly upset, she's angry, she's jealous. And black women have a very bad tendency of being very, very jealous people. They try to act like they're queens during the entire relationship. They want black men to be with them. And yet, when there's black men with them, they cause more problems and they start more shit with the black men than a white woman would. I've had a black girlfriend before. My father, he's been with black women. While I've been alive, he's been with black women. And I have seen more problems with my father having problems with black women than I have with white women. My father himself has even said, out of all the women he's been with, the white women were better to him than the black women. Because the black women constantly started shit. They constantly started drama. Black women are much more likely to try to fight with the guy than a white woman would. And that's because black women tend to be a lot more angry in general and think that they run everything. In terms of the way I'm treated, if I'm seen out in public with a white woman, black women are doing nothing but giving me dirty looks, talking shit, and just hateful towards me for being with a white woman. I've seen that happen to me on multiple occasions. Whereas when I'm with a black woman, there's no problem with it. That's because black women want to keep the men with black women, and yet the black men are not being treated right by the black women. I have seen more fights between black men over black women that have been caused by a black woman with her jealousy, that has been caused with her attitude, that has been caused with her sleeping around. I have seen more crime committed by black men in the name of black women. I have seen more black single mothers as a result of the black father not wanting anything to do with the black mother of the child because of the way black women act. I have seen more black men angry because of the fact that they have had negative experiences with black women that they were just recently with. And the thing that makes it bad is I've grown up around more whites than blacks, and yet I've seen these issues more with blacks than whites. So, black women, they try to live like they're queens. They think they are. They try to get they use their children. Now, not all. I'm going to say this now. Not all. That would be a very ignorant thing to say. Just like saying all black men are criminals. Just like saying all is ignorant. That is the most retarded thing you could ever say. But it's a good majority of them that are problematic. You look at black women, how they are with their children. A large amount of black women have children because it's incentivized in the welfare system, and they look at the child as being an extra paycheck. And again, that is not all, it is most. And black women overall are more violent than white women, significantly more confrontational than white women. They spend their money on stupider things than white women. Instead of taking care of their children, I have seen black women going out buying weaves, dressed extremely nice, while I've seen a black child with his black mother that didn't even have a pair of shoes on. So, with that being said, as for all the black men out there who are watching this, I advise you to go for white women. I advise you to, because that will cut down on a lot of the relationship problems that you have. If you are a black woman and you are watching this and you want to send me some hate, feel free. Hate me all you want for telling this, but it's true. There's a reason why black men don't want to be with you, and that they want to be with white women. So with that, Divisive Legend is tuning out. Real news, real talk. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Make sure the truth gets out there more. Peace.